And that's it. Well, give it up for Burgos for lasting the distance. He took everything that Haney had. And Haney did what he needed to do. I mean, he went 10 hard rounds, as you said. He threw a lot of punches, threw everything, connected with a lot. Didn't make any big mistakes that I saw.
Well, he didn't blow through this guy. He didn't knock him down. At this point, we can expect a lot from Devin Haney. I don't see a lot of power punching with real effect. I think that's still to come. Maybe, use that term man strength, whatever that means. There have been many boxers in boxing history who have been teenagers who have been devastating punchers.
I'm going to talk for a minute. Let's see. Let's mute that for a little bit. Boxing all day. What time is it? 3:19 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, September the 29th, 2018. On TstreeT Controversy, this is TstreeT Controversy Live. There was a certain something I didn't want to talk about. I was a part of me thought it was like a fake rumor or something, but then it was about let's listen for a little bit. Devin Haney's still a prospect.
He raised that number in the last 2 or 3 rounds. Interestingly, Burgos threw more power shots, and Burgos landed the higher number of body shots, but from jabs to power shots, this fight was dominated by Haney.
Yeah, first couple of rounds, I thought Burgos did what he could, got there with a...
Burgos was completely dominated. Devin Haney took on Juan Carlos Burgos on Showbox, which is a card for, prospects and up-and-coming fighters. I was really happy and impressed to see that Devin Haney is his own promoter, and it was his name on the ring, not any other promoters, even though this event was co-promoted to some extent by DeGuardia and Star Boxing. Obviously, because these fighters all aren't signed to Devin Haney Promotions. But nonetheless, I'm happy for him. But that also raises some questions. And going back to what I was saying, I thought I just was going to be covering the Devin Haney fight, the prospect, and, start gauging when he'll be fighting for a title and how he ranks up against other 135-pounders on his level. Obviously, he's probably never going to see the likes of a Mikey Garcia, or a Lomachenko anytime soon. He probably won't even be on a title shot path, like I'm talking about, like a real designated path for maybe about another year and a half, maybe more, depending. Here, let's listen to them read the cards. I'm going to talk. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Edward Hernandez Sr. scores it 97-93. And both judges, Sergio Kais and Alejandro Rochin, score it the same 100-90. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And now the IBF North American Lightweight Champion, Devin the Dream Haney.
All right.
Underling IBF belt. Let's listen what Showtime has to say.
Let me get your report card, first of all, Raul, on Devin Haney.
Well, I mean, the kid could fight. He's
Let
very
me give
talented.
him a B+.
What he did show me in this fight is that he's becoming a more well-rounded fighter.
Should have got the knockout, in my opinion.
Outside. He's got speed, he's got skills, but this time, he sat in the pocket.
He's being trained, and I'm guessing managed and by his dad, and his dad has a big role in his the promotional aspect of this event. They do. I wonder if they do have a PR person or who's doing their PR stuff, because I haven't received a press release or anything. I get press releases from everybody and God knows who, from motherfucking belts that I didn't even know existed. I be getting shit from. So, I wonder what's going on with that. That belt you seen him win was an IBF underling belt, the only sanctioning body that he's ranked by. He's ranked number 15 currently by the IBF. It's 3:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, September the 29th, 2018. I'm really hoping, man, that if it is true, and I don't want to get too deep into the gossip, the gossip column, but if it is true that he's dealing with that chick, because it was between round 4 or 5 or rounds 5 or 6 where they showed her in the crowd and she's sitting there front row, and obviously she's there for them, and it's like, man, these days motherfuckers ain't motherfucking friends with girls and shit. Fuckers doing that shit, right? So it's like, you see, if he's smashing or whatever, I hope somebody in his head telling him like, yo, bro, like, you got to make sure you G-ing her, because somebody like her, she ain't no good. And I guess you can say I'm a little biased towards it, because you probably say, me, fuck out of here, nigga, you smash, obviously. But however, I do have a disdain, I guess, for women like that. For example, it's like you got fucking Rihanna, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj with her Aunt Larvae Harvest butt. You got Beyonce, who's married but telling women to leave they men, and they're poison for like young up and coming, like women and girls. These women are the role models with the insecurities that they bring from their childhood all the way up to when they're an adult and getting all this shit done to them and put in them. I wouldn't be surprised if 20, 15 years from now, we find out that fucking makeup and fucking butt injections and shit lead to fucking ass cancer or something. God forbid, but hey, I wouldn't be surprised. That insecure shit be burning me up. Literally, I changed my whole dating lifestyle because of that type of shit. But like I said, I just hope that, he's got somebody in his corner, that's really advising him in regards to I know you're 19 and that's some cool shit, to be smashing that, but really realistically, she ain't nothing. So for him, the sky is the limit. You see what I'm saying? She ain't no motherfucking actor. She ain't no motherfucking doctor, no motherfucking teacher, nothing of something where you can say, this woman is really going to, be something in the long run. Whereas in him, he's an undefeated boxer that can be a world champion in a time where boxing is on a resurgence. Where you got a resurgence where you got $800 million plus. He'll say it's $1 billion, but it's not quite $1 billion. But no matter what, they got a lot of motherfucking money over on the zone. You got Showtime, who just investing more into boxing. You got Fox. PBC on Fox has a big. The point I'm trying to make is you got ESPN top ranked. The point I'm trying to make is you're having across all platforms. You would say maybe across all platforms, maybe about $250 million a year being pumped into it. So when you look at his peak to where her peak is, he's got to keep his fucking head straight. You see what I'm saying? Because I've seen bitches like that before, man. Damn, I didn't mean to say that. But I've seen females like that before, like that before, man. So I just hope he keeps it cool, man. Looking at the 135-pound division, obviously, a lot of these guys he's probably never going to see. They're probably going to move up or so. Remember, he's not going to really be getting a title shot or in a mandatory spot for maybe 2 years or so. That may be another, 6 to depending, 6 to 10, he's 19, 6 to 10 fights. So even though he's 20-0, he can still continue to fight 4 times a year, maybe 5 times a year for the next 2 years before he goes and, be put in a mandatory spot. So obviously you have guys like Mikey Garcia, WBC IBF champion. If he fights Errol Spence, he'll likely vacate his IBF title. And the WBC will likely elevate him to WBC Emeritus Champion, not necessarily stripping him. Jose Pedraza's taking on Lomachenko. Many, including myself, obviously expect for Lomachenko to beat Pedraza and become the unified 135-pound champion. The cap for Lomachenko seems to be, in my opinion, 140. But if they say it's 135, then maybe, depending if Devin Haney stays at 135, because they can say, okay, well, we want you to be more comfortable at 140, where he's been fighting that for quite a few fights, but it seems as though he's settling in at 135. Usually young fighters, they may start at a division, for example, Errol Spence was fighting around 154, even Keith Thurman, but you knew that they were focusing and zeroing in on what the hell is going on Showtime. They fucking, what show is this? My bad. I had to close it out. It was the what show was that? I had to close the whole screen out. Christ. Anyway, what was I saying? Damn it. I have been working all day. Oh, I was talking about, for example, let's go look, right? You see, like, where he's been fighting at, like, 140-ish, but now that 134 3/4 he's been weighing in. So that makes me think that they're serious about targeting him at 135 pounds. Anyway, I got to go to bed. It's been a long work day. TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.